Welcome to the Bargain Bin. I'm your host, Sensei-pong, and today I'm going real cheap and playing a free game available on Steam and developer dorA.thI's website. How do you pronounce that? Made in a game jam back in 2014 to help support medical research on Ebola, Princess Remedy in a World of Hurt is a retro-inspired bullet hell with some very light RPG elements. That's good. I can't argue against that. It's a noble thing to make something for a good cause. But regardless of that, is it actually a good game that I recommend for you to play? Because let's be honest here, I can make a carbon copy of E.T. from the 2600 and have all the proceeds go towards orphans. Good cause doesn't cover the fact that it's still a terrible knockoff of a terrible game. Not worth your time to play. So let's dive right in and see where Princess Remedy takes us, shall we? First off, you can probably notice that the graphics are a pseudo old school PC ZX Spectrum 8-bit art style. The smooth movement of so many sprites on screen at some points obviously makes it new school, but the OG flavor is still there, with straightforward and simple gameplay. But what may at first glance look like a JRPG style game is in fact a bullet hell shooter. Power-ups and HP leveling can be acquired through defeating enemies, aka ailments that some of the NPCs have through chests. Hidden chests aren't really that hard to find, and despite in-game secrets being littered throughout the game, going completionist really isn't that big of a feat to pull off. Unless you're trying to beat the game in master mode, then sure, you'll run into some brick wall problems yourself and want to call a doctor. In Princess Remedy, each element is portrayed as an enemy you can fight with syringes, bandages, flask, potions you can use as a grenade while avoiding their shots and kamikaze mentality with some. But what's the game about? Is it fun? How's the writing? And what's the storyline? Spoilers. So like you got this space nurse chick who's like the princess of a place called Heal Land. She's got to go down to a planet and kingdom called Hurtland to help find her friend, fellow healer, ex-girlfriend, compadre thing who went to go and help the prince of Hurtland who's suffering from every known ailment known to man. Going from person to person, zapping the owie things with the zip and the bop and the boom, and you're feeling good. Doctor, doctor, I'm suffering from a bad case of death. Zippity bop da boom, you're good. With the funny dialogue, you help everyone along the way, even a Dark Lord of a Dark Fortress who was defeated at one point from a hero prior. But you can heal him so he can carry on with his dreams of shooting for the moon and trying to take over the world. I'm not sure if I was supposed to heal him. He's clearly evil. But yeah, you can heal him too. His level's fun. But I think I was giving the game too much credit since I didn't get to see anything come from it. Rinse, repeat, add some fun dialogue, some new enemies. You come to the prince whose ailment is the end boss. Not a bad end boss, but not really epic. Pretty easy to deal with in normal mode, but at which point he grants you the throne to Hurtland to become its new queen, in which you can marry anybody in the game, which allows for, I believe it was 64 similar and short different endings with whomever you choose, which is a fun idea. I married a duck, I married a seal of quantity, I married the Dark Lord, I married his minion, I married a flower, I even married an empty chest, which apparently is a nice place to snuggle up inside at the end of a day. And that's about it for the game. Not much after that. There's the quote-unquote canon ending you can find with Fraulein, who's not an easy person to heal since, well, broken hearts are hard to mend. She's your ex. And I suppose it's one of those first cut is the deepest type of situations. Baby, I know! I was really hoping for some bigger, more expanded endings since people were saying it was kind of like Undertale. But it didn't. The game was still a fun experience regardless because personally, I love shmups and bullet hells. I was really hoping for a heavier expanse on the endings, but it was still fun, though short romp with an arcadey RPG bullet hell retro fusion. Baby, I know! So do I recommend it? Yeah, definitely if you like bullet hells or shmups. It's very casual in the sense of being a bullet hell, but it's still fun, despite being pretty basic in its delivery. It's a short, fun, free game that doesn't overstay its welcome. If I would have to rate it and taking into consideration that it is a free-to-play game, I give it an all-day sucker out of 10. It's fun, it tastes good, but it is a bit shallow and nothing going on outside of being a good piece of gaming candy you can wrap around your face. Go check it out, it's free. Links are available in the description below, and that's about it. Not a bad game. And until next time, sensei-pong signing out. Like and subscribe.